Hello, everybody, and welcome to the CNC with Dave Gatton show. We are doing a show and tell, and boy, do we have a show for you tonight, folks. I have probably 8 or 9 people, I think, has sent me an email with lots of pictures, lots of cool projects. So looking forward to that. And we are coming to you live from Quarantine Central here in the Metro Atlanta area.
Yep.
So anyway, and speaking of quarantine, I want to mention about the new challenge we got going on. In case you missed it, last Tuesday I did a little live and did an announcement that we're going to. Well, actually, it's going on right this very minute as we speak. It's the 2020 Quarantine Cnc challenge. And if you missed it the other night, it's a real simple challenge. It's just to get out in your shop and have fun while we're all stuck at home, during these crazy times. Everybody's in a quarantine or stay at home mode or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're doing a challenge. There won't be any, I'm not even going to try to get any big sponsors or anything like that. There probably won't be any prizes or gift cards or stuff like that. But I will say that I am making my project for the challenge is going to be to make an awesome trophy, and it is going to be awesome. So anyway, if you haven't already started that, you might want to think about it. And if you have thought about it, man, I'm already 104 comments. I'm already way behind on the comments over here. But anyway, if you would in the comments, just let me know if you've already got an idea of what you're going to do, or if you're going to participate in the challenge. Just kind of trying to get an idea of what it's going to look like here. So, but anyway, my buddy Hobby's live from the homestead.
Yep. Scanning the comments, just seeing if there's any questions out there. All good so far. And hello from the container in Central Florida.
Yeah.
Continuing the hobby box builds.
All righty. Well, I'm digging your new storage bin back there.
I love this thing. I'm so happy I got it. And it's not big enough. It's not anywhere near big enough. It's great for all the small stuff. So there's 47 different. There's a lot more components in this thing than you'd think about. But all the big stuff, and wires and put together wires and panels. I need to get a whole other rack for that.
Okay.
It is.
All righty. Well, listen, we've got a ton of stuff to get to tonight, so I'm going to get right after it here. I think if anybody has any questions, I see. Let's see. Yeah, Becca says too many people at home on the internet tonight, pausing occasionally. With it being a Saturday night, there will probably be some buffering going on at some point, and Facebook just quit altogether Friday yesterday on me. So,
Steve had a question for me. Yeah, Steve, the power supply is more than enough. It's a 10 amp power supply, and to drive the 4-stepper motors, those things don't pull. Those things don't pull at the same time more than 7 to 8 amps max. So we're good. And no, Dean, I'm not soldering tonight. Well, I'll solder later tonight. I am soldering. I'm organizing all the wires to tin them all at the same time.
All right, Steve Misher says, is there a theme for the challenge? Well, it's kind of wide open, but yet we want this because this is a quarantine challenge. Everybody's stuck at home. So we want it to kind of be lighthearted and funny and that kind of thing. So if you need any ideas, I said this the other day. All you got to do is kind of scan through Facebook because there's about 1 million different memes about this Corona thing. So but try to keep it light and funny, and don't nothing too serious, and most of all keep it clean so we can do it. And I did want to mention one other thing too before we get started showing the projects is. I'll just go over it real quick. You can find the rules and guidelines for the challenge over on the DaveGatton.com website. You go straight to the website, and right on the main page there's a thing that says 2020 Quarantine CNC Challenge. You click on that, and that will take you to the page that has the rules and guidelines. But the main thing is, well, let me just pull them up here. Okay. So, your project must be made using your CNC router. Anyone, anywhere with a CNC router can enter the challenge. It's not just for us right here. Anybody can get in on it. Shoot a video of your project, upload the video to your YouTube channel, and your video should be somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes long. I don't want any real super short videos because you just really can't get, an idea of what they're making. So somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes long. The title of your video needs to be 2020 Quarantine CNC Challenge. Once you've uploaded your video, you want to send me the URL link and just some other stuff. And as far as the dates, I kicked it off last Tuesday, and the deadline is really April 15th, but that's kind of a loose deadline. And here's why is once I get all the videos in by the deadline, I will create a playlist, and I will be putting this playlist on my website. And there's not going to be any judges or anything like that. This is going to be the people's choice. In other words, the people that watch the videos, they pick out their favorite one, and they will be voting for their favorite. So we're going to be announcing the winner of the trophy on May the 2nd, right here on the CNC with Dave Gatton show. So if you don't get your project finished by the 15th, you can still send it to me, and I'll still add it. But the point is, with the deadline being the 15th, and that's when I start posting them and start having people vote, people may you're going to be behind. So if you can get it done by the 15th, that's ideal, so that you'll be in when I post them all on there, and you'll be in on the voting from the get-go. So that's it. Any other questions about the challenge before? I don't see any others. Okay, looks like we're good. Got a good bunch of folks out there tonight. All right, let's get started showing some projects, because this is going to take a while. It's going to take a little bit because we have already got a bunch of I think it was like 8 or 9 people sent me this. So I'm getting them queued up here, and I'm going to do these in no particular order. I guess probably the order in which they sent them to me. But I want to get these queued up here. All right, this is a picture that Gary Hammett sent me, and let's see if I can find his. He says, "Here is a little something I worked on. My wife bought a box of drawers but it had damage on the top that was too bad to try to fix. I just V-carved over it to hide it. I was trying to think outside the box, well, on top of the box anyway." So here you can see the box, and it's got some damage right here on top. And then when he got done, well, shoot, I thought it was going to let me. Well, nuts. It's not going to let me click over there. Okay, here is after he got done V-carving.
Oh, nice.
That worked out well.
Yep.
arranging the chickens right where the damaged area was. So that worked out really good. So nice job there, Gary. All right. Now let's see who else I've got here. Let's see. Mark Allen sent me some pictures. And I think, oh, you know what? There's that arrow. I wasn't looking over far enough. Now let me find his. Trying to read the notes they sent along with it.
Dean is asking Gary if he had to dismantle the top.
What's that?
Dean is asking Gary if he had to dismantle the top.
Oh,
for that last picture.
Do the chickens, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here is some pictures from Mark Allen, and he says, I'm sending photos of 2 memorials I recently made and make for free for first responders that have fallen in line of duty or have passed for one reason or another. Okay. So there's for the firefighters. End of watch, February 22nd, 2020. Wow, that wasn't long ago. And there's another picture for Ben Neal, end of watch, January 8th, 2020. Very nicely done, Mark. Very cool. All righty, let me get the next one queued up here. Let's see who we got. All right, let's look at my old buddy Mark Graves here, and he did a great job sending me these pictures because, well, no, I take that back. I had to number these myself. I was going to give him a pat on the back for a number, but then I forgot that this is the one I had to number, so I could do them in the order that he talks about them. So, all right, let me go find.
Gary said that he had more than enough space with the on the spoil board. Wait, I did not have to take the spoil board to have clearance. Okay, so I'm assuming he had more than enough space, which makes sense for the for the chickens.
Okay, the first picture from Mark Graves is this right here. He says this is a Ford Raptor front end for a repeat customer. And I guess that's what a Ford Raptor front end looks like. I wouldn't know, but I guess that's what it looks like. The second picture is for his nephew's first birthday. So there's, and if I show the second picture, you can see that the letters of the name go inside the
nice
pockets there. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like that. Then the next one says, I'm having to scroll through these things here. It says Washroom Signs, almost life size for a local gym. So that's yeah, that's about life size there, isn't it? Washroom Signs. All right. The next one says an urn for a local firefighter. That's really nice right there. All right. Then we have a picture, and he says, father and son playing with our shoestring CNC has been running smooth for almost 6 years now. So there's a picture of Mark and his boy, and you can see his machine in the background there. And that is one of the older shoestring models, and he's had that sucker a long time and made many a good project off of it. Alrighty, next we have a business sign with raised letters and LEDs. Okay, I like that. And let's see what else I got here. A 40-inch clock. 40-inch clock for his wife. Looks like it's made from skids, but those are V-carve lines to look rustic. Got to do some projects for her to justify the time spent in the garage.
Nice.
He says, thank you, Dave, for creating this great community. Stay healthy, everyone. We're going to try, Mark. We're going to try. Okay, in this last picture here, he says, this one is for Mr. Mertzke. He's talking about Michael Mertzke. Some Canadian coins so that you can't tell the size of the hail. So that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So great job. Thanks for sending those pictures, Mark. I appreciate it. All right, let's see here. Let's get the next one queued up here. And we'll go with Dale Ludlam. He's got actually, you know what? He sent me 2 emails. I think I've only got the pictures for one of them here. Yeah, let me just load these over there right quick. I think I missed a. Okay, now that I get those, well, maybe I missed these too. I don't know what I'm doing here, folks. Hold on. Let's see. Save all. Oh, it's asking me to replace one, so he must have had one in both of the things here. All right, so let's start with, and he sent a nice letter. He was the one that numbered them nicely, so it would be easy to go down through. So I'm going to try to start with the correct one here. You know, I can tell now I'm going to get these all jumbled up because they're all in the same folder. So my apologies, but we'll get through them here. Okay, this is some plaques. Says love, various sizes. So
yeah,
yeah, got those. Then, all right, I don't know what's going on. Mine is not letting me open those. Hold on, folks. Let me see if I can get these to. I don't know why these aren't going to open. I think I know why. Try something. Where'd he go? I don't even see it at all now. So, all right, I'll come back to these. We'll move on and go to somebody else here and try to catch him at the end here. Okay, let's go to Brian Mooney. And he sent a nice little list along with them too. So hopefully this one will go better than the last one did. he has a bunch of pictures, but these are all numbered, so I think we'll be good to go here. All right, here we go. And this is excellent product placement, folks. That's what you call product placement. Okay, so first image, he says, is his first V-car project. Dimensions were 6 1/4 by 4 inches. Original pistol peak from the 40s. 90-degree V-bit and a 1/4 inch end mill for the profile. And the material is pine. All righty. We should be able to catch these right in. Okay, yep, it's going in order. Image number 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these next 4 are, it says, my version of standard size U.S. flag challenge coin wall hanging, 19.5 inches by 37 inches, can hold around 80 coins depending on the size of the coin. Used Minwax tint color stain, put the flag together, then used 90-degree V-bit for the carving, and this again is pine material. So this is number 2. That's number 3. That's number 4. And
Is that a
number 5.
Is that a V carved? That other one, was that a Bronco V carved, or was it a these are carved images inside the or are they scrolled and in the field? I'm sorry, yeah.
They are. It says they put the flag together, then used a 90-degree V-bit for carving.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, those are all V-car. Okay, so that's okay. So this is number 6. 6, 7, and 8, he says, is just regular U.S. flag non-coin holder, 19.5 by 37 inches. Assembled the same as the coin holder flags, 90-degree V-bit for carving. And again, this is pine material. So there's number 6. There's number 7. And there's number 8. Very nicely done. I like those. Okay, now for number 9, he says, desktop U.S. flag coin holder, 9 3/4 inches by 18.5 inches, holds about 25 coins, depending on size. Same stain used and assembled the same as the big ones, 90-degree V-bit to carve pine material. That's pretty cool. I like those. All right, the next one, number 10. Actually, he's got 10, 11, 12, and 13. Say various flags for wall hanging, 11.5 inches by 20 3/4 inches. He used a 1/8 inch end mill for clearing out the stripes, then followed by a 90-degree V-bit for V-carve. Okay, that's for 10, 11, and number 12. I really like those.
Yeah.
And then on this one, number 13, he says 13 is finished with an epoxy resin fill. Hard to tell from the picture, but it turned out pretty good, I think. First time doing that, quite a process, but worth it. Again, this is all pine material, he says. All right, number 14 is, I keep looking over here. I don't see anybody asking any questions. So
no. I'm looking.
Okay, number 14 says USA outline, 10.5 inches by 18 inches, a 1/8 end mill to clear out the stripes, a 90-degree V-bit for carving, and a 1/4 inch end mill for the profile. And once again, pine material. So you don't have to use really expensive material to make good-looking projects. This is a good example of that. All right, let's see. For number 15 and 16. He says cribbage boards, 5.5 inches by 15 inches, 1/8 end mill for holes, 45-degree V-bit for carving, and this is red oak material. And that looks dadgum awesome if you ask me.
Yep.
Looks really good. All right, that's number 15. There's number 16. Very well done. Really like these, Brian. Okay, number 17 and 18 are four-player marble and dice game called Wahoo. 14-inch. I guess they're 14 inches. 5/8 cove bit used as a drill profile for the marble spots, 45-degree V-bit for carving, and a 1/4 inch end mill for the profile cut. And again, this is pine material on this one. Just excellent work. I really like that. Okay, that's 17. Let's see, we got one that's for number 18 too. Yeah, really nice. I like that. All righty, and finally, the last two images, number 19 and 20, are a 6-player Wahoo board. I guess I'm saying that right. W-A-H-O-O, is it Wahoo? I don't know.
Wahoo. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know.
6-player Wahoo board, 16 inches diameter. Then image 20 is the same board, just flipped over and made the 4-player version, so you have both in one board. So yeah, you go on this side, you got the 4. On this side, you got the 6. Let's see, 5/8 cove bit for marble spots, 45-degree V-bit for carving, and a 1/4 inch end mill for the profile cut. Again, pine material. Super cool. Great stuff, Brian.
Yep.
I'm glad you're getting some good stuff out of that little Garage Works. Very nicely done. All right, let's get another one queued up here. Let's do John Ulthifer. I hope I say your name right, John. I always feel like I butcher people's names. Let's see if I can find his. Okay, and you got a little message here with it. It says, this was a quilt rack that I made as a gift for a softball themed quilt. It is all 3/4 red oak. The ball and bat I bought from Design and Make, which that's what we're looking at right now, I think. The glove I got from a 3D printer models website. And he goes on to say, if I was to do it all over again, I would have spent more time modifying the glove model in Aspire. Some of the details of the lacing got lost in the flatness of the model. Just so you can see what the rest of it looks like, these are on the side. Here's the quilt rack, and here you can see it's
oh yeah,
finished there. And I see what he means. A little bit of the lacing of the glove might have got lost in it. But I still think it looks fantastic. And also notice that there's not only baseball bats here, but these are baseball bats.
Nice.
Here you hang the quilt on. So that is super cool. And I like how he signed his email. It says John Ulthifer, CSM. And then in parentheses, he's got Chief Sawdust Maker. So, thank you. Thank you so much for sending that, John. I appreciate it. Those are really cool. All right, let's see who I'm missing here. And then I'll go through everybody else, and then I'll try to get back to Dale's and see if I can get that straightened out and find out why they're not opening. Because I thought they were working earlier. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Okay, let's do Becca Miller. I saw her out there in the chat.
Yep. She's been having some internet issues, I think, but
okay. Well, I don't know if she's still out there or not. Let's
But
hope.
she's still there. She just
there she is
just
right here.
posted a message recently.
Okay, well let's start showing these. And Becca, if you want to chime out in the chat and let us know, I've got your message over here too. Let's see if I can find the text of it. Okay, here we go. It says, I've been so busy all week cutting out 100 bat inserts for my friend's pottery business. The inserts go in the wheel and the students throw their pots and don't have to remove the work from the bat insert. So it's cut down. So it cuts down on breakage. Okay. Now I hope I've got these in the right order. So let's see. Okay, there's the, I guess that's the underside. Yeah, that looks like the underside of this picture. There they are. Yeah, she has been busy. Look at all those.
Yeah.
And then this is also just finished a sign for his shop. So I guess this is the sign.
Mark is asking if they put inserts in the kiln. To Becca.
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait and see if Becca responds. But I can't. I'm trying to read this. It says something pottery. GPP, whatever that stands for. So I can't quite make it out.
GFF? No, GPP. Okay.
Yeah, GPP. It's something pottery. Becca Miller says, no, Mark, once they are dry, they pop off. So, okay, so they don't put that part in the kiln. I would think that might not work real well. But
yeah.
Not sure. Okay, well, thanks for, I think that was it. Yeah, that was all for Becca. So thanks for sending those in, Becca. Let me get another one queued up here. And we have, let's see, how are we doing on
It's
time?
Garrett Pendergrass Pottery is the GPP.
Okay, Garrett Pendergrass Pottery. Excellent.
And we're at we're fine on time. 8:34.
Okay, good. All right, now here's now I don't know if these are supposed to be in any kind of order or not. Let me take a quick peek over here. Okay. This is from our old buddy Rob Schuster. And I don't know if these are in the correct order, Rob. Probably not. Because I didn't number these because I just got them right before we went live here. So I think this picture is just to show that it's curved. And then what this is one of these.
Ah.
And let's see if
a school motto, school logo, or
yeah, I think this is going on a drum here. If I
there you go, nice.
So there's
oh, that's cool.
There's some of the drum, and if anybody's new out there watching, Rob has got this fantastic, incredible.
I'll be looking it up
rotary,
right
now. What do we call that thing, Rob? The rotary magic machine or something? But he makes these drums. Engraves them, just fantastic work. Look at that. But yeah, there's the drum with that little emblem on it, I guess. There's a close-up of it. And this is his. His second is my beer bottle that I showed last week. He had posted, I think, some pictures and a video.
And I just put his custom rotary drum CNC machine up there. That's a fun watch.
And it is just amazing. Just amazing.
Yep.
Rob says he actually brews beer as a second hobby. And that is a label from a beer I brewed in the past. Wild Hair Brewing is what I call my beer. My wife's maiden name is Hare, Hare.
Yeah.
Okay. The third is the badge for the drum, two-sided carved to get it to follow the contour of the drum. Okay, so let me go back. Yeah, there's the Wild Hare Brewing that he put on the bottle, and that's all engraved with his fancy smancy rotary thingy. That's just too cool. Just too cool. All right, now I'm not sure what we're looking at here. Okay, I guess this is yeah, it says first, this is how I do hold down.
I was gonna say that's hilarious.
Okay, so I guess that was just put in there as a joke there. Okay. But yeah, so there's the Wild Hare Brewing beer bottle he made. And then there's the emblem on the drum. That is just fantastic work. Yep. I love that.
Yep, it is.
Very nice, Rob. All righty, let's see. Is that everybody other than Dale? Let me see if I can. I can't figure out why these things. Let me try to save these in another folder. See if I can't get them separate. Y'all have to bear with me a minute, folks. I'm trying to do a little. Trying to do a little finagling here with Dale's pictures to get them. All right, let's see. We save all.
My cousin. By the way, Miguel is my cousin who asked that question down from Miami. I'm building hobby boxes. I'm building CNC controller boxes. At the moment, I am bundling wires up to dip into the solder pot to tin, 50 wires or so at a time. Fun stuff, and then tomorrow, I'm going to complete boxes 8 through 12, and hopefully I can get done numbers 16 through 13 through 16. Working as fast as I furiously can while trying not to make mistakes, because that would be bad.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason I can only open about half of these pictures that Dale sent.
John West says, Hobbybox 0001. You actually have 0002. You are customer 0001, but there is a customer 0000 who has box number 1. But technically, if you get yours working first and show some pictures, you will be the first person to show a working hobby box, other than me, because the race is on, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, Dale. If you're out there, is Dale Ludlam out there?
Yeah, he was out here a little bit ago.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, but for some reason, these pictures, it's working fine with some, and others it is not. And when I click on one of the ones that won't open, it says, oh, it's got a weird extension. That's
what's the extension?
It says HEIC.
Oh, that's a camera. That's a camera extension.
Let me try to rename it.
Yeah, I can.
And see if it will.
I might be able to open those.
See if I just change it, if it lets me. Nope, it's still not letting me do it. Well, I guess I can show what it will let me open. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute here. Maybe this will work.
Do you have Windows? Do you have Windows 10?
I do.
Oh, yeah, because you got to download codecs at the Microsoft Store.
Well.
But yeah,
I'll just show the ones that will let me do it. I was going to properties and then trying to change it.
No, it's a different it's a different codec. It's a different format.
Yeah, it's not going to let me do it. All right, well, we'll open what we can. All right, we showed this one a while ago. And this was, he says, the various sizes of his love plaques. I guess he's calling those. Okay, now I don't know which ones it's going to let me. That one was for CBs, and it's not going to let me open that one. That one says veteran. It's not going to let me open that one. Well, come on now. Come on now. Okay, there's another one. This one says a D&J rip cut white oak. Let's see. 3 and 1. He's got 3 1/5. I don't know if that means 3.5 by 7.5, two-sided, 1/8 inch end mill, 60-degree V-bit. That's what that one. All right, now let's see if I get any of these others. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is a birthday book, 10 inches by 7 3/4 inches, maple, 1/2 inch end mill. 1/8 inch end mill and a 1/16 ball nose in a 60-degree V-bit. And I have to say that came out really nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And by the way, folks, Dale built his CNC in 2015, still using most of the original parts from the list, he says. In 2015, I think his is one of the older shoestring budget type things, but I think he's heavily modified his, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let me try to see if I can queue up this other one, and we'll hopefully get some of those to show. And I'm getting, okay. Let's see here. Well, now it's gone into, uh-oh. There we go. It didn't like what I just did there, so it, all right, now this is some other pictures Dale sent me. He says, we were talking about dust collection a while back. This is the system that I use. And again, not all of these pictures are going to show up, but I'll go through and see which ones do. But he's got a mini cyclone with a 2.5 inch outlet.
That's a mini? Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. It's just on a huge. But yeah, that's what I want to do with mine, because mine comes with a little 5-gallon, and I want to stick it on this huge barrel.
Yeah, and he's got a 33-gallon fiber drum with the metal lid. Mm-hmm. He's got a baffle Let's see if I can scroll through any of these other pictures. Nope. Nope. Okay, here's another shot of the Mini. And so he's got an air hose attached there. It says airline from the bottom of barrel to outlet of Mini Cyclone. Yeah, he says he's got a baffle for inside the bottom of the barrel, and I don't know if we're going to get pictures of all of this. Okay, so there's the hose going from the bottom of the barrel up to the outlet of the Mini Cyclone.
Yep.
Okay, and let's see. It says the airline going from the bottom of the barrel will pull enough vacuum to hold the trash bag down in the barrel. It makes dumping the sawdust a lot easier. Okay. And again, dadgummit, we've got some pictures that we can't see. But anyway, we get the gist of it.
I like it. I like it. I'm going to look into that.
And you can see here on this picture here, he's got the trash bag over there. So that's pretty neat setup. I like that. I like that. All righty. Dean says, what is the air hose all about? I guess he posted that before. I just did all that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Harry says to try to right-click the file and rename it.
Well, I did that on one of them, and it still didn't work. Yeah, I was going to try to rename him JPEG because I thought that was what was holding it up, but
but no, it's a different format. HEIF is a newer format.
All righty. Well, we finished that pretty quick.
Yep.
We've got a late entry. Josh Thompson just sent a couple of pics, and since we've still got some time, by golly, I will show them. Let me see where I can put them. Oh, I probably need to.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Bear with me 1 second while I create.
Yeah, Wilson Rubottom says it almost looks like I'm in the next room. That's it, this side here. Hey, Dave!
Yeah. All right, let me get a thing here, and we'll go.
Oh, Keith Painters asked, who has the most cluttered up website? All right, I gotta do a personal plug. Okay, go to hobby.com and watch the video that plays in the make room for hobby.
Hands down. That's not even a fair fight right there.
When you got to climb over stuff and you can't open the door.
I tell you, Keith, whenever I feel bad about how my shop looks or anything that I have that's cluttered and all that, I just go watch Hobby's video and I feel so much better about myself. Okay. I think I'm getting these. We'll see. Hot diggity. They're working. All right. So we got two from Josh Thompson, and all he said in his email was meant to get these out last night. Oops. But here they are. And I'm not sure what they are, but hopefully he will let us know in the chat if he's out there. It says Black and Bitter Coffee and Books. I guess that's a sign that he's baking for somebody. There's a better shot of it. Looks pretty cool. And Josh, if you're out there, how about giving us a lowdown on these? Okay.
They were tables for a coffee shop.
Oh, they're tables. Okay. Yeah, there you go. It says these were tables for a coffee shop. Very cool. Very cool.
Inlaid ground coffee. Oh, it's ground coffee is inlaid in the tables?
Wow.
That's some cool stuff. I imagine.
Well, it looks like from the shine right there and the reflection of the light, it looks like he's got some heavy duty urethane on him or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Very cool. Thanks for sending those, Josh. Alrighty.
Epoxy, 3 layers.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm just checking to see if I might have got somebody else sending anything in.
Tim is asking if he can show you the American flag pic that he sent you on Twitter. Do you have Twitter?
You sent me on Twitter? I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
Yes.
He posted it on Twitter?
Apparently, he sent it to you on Twitter, according to his statement. And Todd is resending his.
Somebody on Twitter.
I don't know.
I didn't know. And I'm not much. I'm on a Twitter. I'm on Twitter, but I'm not much of a tweeter or whatever you call it.
Yeah,
I work Facebook and YouTube.
I'm the same. I'm a Twitter twit.
Yeah, me too. Brian says, I have a lot of learning to do to keep up with these guys. Nice work. Yeah, it won't take you long. It won't take you long.
Not at all.
Okay, Tim says yes. All right, if y'all hold on a minute, I'll open up my Twitter thing over here on this side and see. I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Let's see what I get.
Apparently, Dean is constructing a Frankenstein with your brain for details, my brain for electronics, Mark's brain for software, Becca and Rob's brain for selecting projects and design.
You must have sent it recently, and I very seldom check anything on Twitter. But I've got it. I've got it right here, Tim. Here you go. Boom. And it says, well, I guess y'all can read it. It's got the Pledge of Allegiance engraved in the white stripes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Todd's trying to send, but it won't send for some reason.
Okay. Well, we'll just see then. Yeah. I didn't know I could get stuff like that on Twitter. How about that? All righty. Any other questions before we go? We're coming up on the hour here. I want to scroll back through and see, back towards the beginning, and see if I can. Well, no, well, this thing only goes back so far. After a while, some of the comments drop off.
And speaking of,
I was still curious to see if anybody has
sent any others.
Started working on their challenge thing. I can't wait. I know these folks, this CNC community. There's some crazy people out there. So
yeah,
and I mean that as a term of endearment. So I'm really expecting some really funny challenge videos. Really looking forward to getting some of those.
Yeah, that'd be great. And
I had somebody ask me the other day. I think it was during the one of the coffee session thing. Which, by the way, in case you don't know, folks, I do a 30-minute just kind of a hangout thing. We drink coffee. Probably most of the folks that are watching here join me on weekday mornings at 9. But it's not on this YouTube channel. It's on the other YouTube channel called...
Which will about to be
It's got
posted.
a catchy name. It's called the Dave Gatton Coffee Sessions. So, but anyway, on that, doing that the other day, and somebody
there's the link.
They wanted to know if I had a picture or could show them anything about the trophy. And I'm not going to show anything. Well, right now I don't have anything to show anyway. It's all on the computer. But I'll be, you'll be seeing little, 10, 15-second video clips on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. That will give you a hint as to what the trophy's going to look like. But I will tell you, it's going to be good, and you'll want to try to win it. Sure will.
Yep. That sounds great. Oh, speaking of quarantine, if you don't mind me plugging myself a bit, tomorrow I'm gonna do an impromptu. Well, again, it's not impromptu if you know about it, but I'm gonna do. If those of you are, if you guys are like really bored,
I like how you schedule an impromptu.
Yeah. If you're really bored, and you're frustrated with the quarantine, then by all means go to Javi's wood shop tomorrow at noon, and I can give you an hour or 2 or 3 of soldering before Mark's show, so I can put you to sleep so you can have a nap and stuff like that. Okay. Ask any questions you like about the hobby boxes, and that's about it. I'll be putting a few together, continuing the process. Ooh, this turned out nice. It's about 50 wires right there. I'm going to be soldering all at one time. Well, I'm doing that tonight.
I've got a couple more emails with some pictures here, so I'm going to see if they work out here, and we'll show a few more. These show and tell shows, I mean, we've got over 130 folks watching it. These show and tell shows are always pretty popular because it's always fun to see just how creative folks are and what kind of work they do. Like I said, the CNC community is just a great community. And I'm not just saying that, but great bunch of folks and very talented people. All right. Bear with me one sec. Almost done here. And I mentioned this the other night, and I'll say it again. We do these. Oh, why does it want to? Looks like 2 different pictures. Why does it want to copy over? Nuts. All right, let's do this one. Okay, there we go. I think it worked.
And thank you, Dean, for mentioning, and thank you, the others. Guys, lean over, hit that thumbs up if, show Dave some love.
Yeah, what I was saying, I can't do 2 things at once here. But what I was going to say is that, these show and tell shows are always pretty popular because people like to watch them and see what other folks are doing. But anytime you've done a project, say next week you do a project and it turns out just awesome and you want to show it off, you don't have to wait until there's a show and tell show. Send me an email, send me some pictures, say, hey, Dave, I made this. It's really cool. Because it only takes a couple of minutes to show some work. We can show stuff every week. It doesn't have to be a show and tell show. All right, let me check these pictures out, make sure they're going to open, and we will show a couple of more. All right, let me look at the email because I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Okay. I'm not sure which picture I should start on, but we'll start on this one. Okay, this is from Clay. Clay, I don't know if I know how to say your last name. Giuffria, I'm going to say. I don't know. It's Giuffria. I probably just butchered your name. But anyway, we'll go with Clay. But he says in his email, he says, subwoofer cabinets that I'm making for one of my primary businesses. These are used with touch-tune jukeboxes. So these are subwoofer cabinets. And there's 3 pictures here. So there's one of them. There's another one. And there is, I'm not sure what that is. Looks like some kind of electronics there. All right. And then I've got another email. Let me check these out. Yeah. Okay, this is from Harry Raglan. And he's made, let's see if he's got a, nope, no message, just pictures. Okay, so this is a, I guess you'd call this a fruit bowl. And I'm assuming that's made on a CNC, although a lot of folks make those with scroll saws as well.
Yeah, I've made one on the CNC. Those are fantastic.
Yeah. But that's a nice little thing. You just kind of cut a bunch of different shapes and.
Yeah, I made the mistake on mine of making the waves. He's got 6 loops all around. I made the mistake of mine of making them very, very wavy and intricate it got to the point where it took me 4 days to sand the thing.
Yeah.
It was, and it looked more like a Chinese hat when you turn it upside down than a fruit bowl.
Yeah.
But live and learn.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, his looks great.
Okay, and next we have, I guess these are wooden spoons or something. Looks like in various stages of completion here.
Salad tongs, salad forks.
Yeah, it looks like this is the rough, and then this is after it's been sanded. Yep. Same thing here too. And he's got a sander right there. So, all right. Thank you for sending those in, Harry. And I got one more email. Let's see if I can see what this is about. Get this one ready.
I got the most colorful floor today, Dave.
All kinds of different wires.
Little pieces of every color wire and the table as well. It's fantastic. I wish I could show you. It's just time for the broom.
Okay, let's see what we got here. This is from. Okay, this is not, well, kind of sort of a project, but it's more about the dust collection thing we were talking about earlier. This is from Kevin Calhoun, and he is showing a Harbor Freight with the Super Dust Deputy and a wind filter. So there's his setup. Very nice.
Yeah, Mark has a great idea. Cast these things into a pen.
Yeah, there you go. All righty. Thanks for sending that in, Kevin. I'll click the send receive button one more time on my email and see if we get anything else popping up over here. That might be it. And we're right at just over an hour now. So Becca Miller says, I love seeing everyone's work, so inspiring. I do too, Becca. I always enjoy these. Okay, I've got one more that just popped in here. Let me see if I can, for some reason. Oh, come on, guys. You're killing me. I got another one here. All right, we'll try to get these in real quick. Let me, yeah, it's a whole lot easier if you send these ahead of time. Just saying. Let's see here. Let's get this one. This one we've all seen before or seen something like it. But show them all the same. Okay, this one is from Tom Conway, and we all recognize this project. I've heard people say this is kind of like a rite of passage. You have to, you get a CNC. Sooner or later, you got to make one of these.
It's a yoac. It's called a yoac, a yet another Aztec calendar.
Yeah, but this is man. I'm gonna tell you what, that's some good looking clamps right there too.
Oh yeah.
This is right off the machine. Looks like some MDF, and then here it is. Once he's put the finish on it, that looks really cool. Really cool. I got to make another one of those. I haven't made one in a long time, and I kind of messed up the one that I had. I made a 22-inch diameter, 3/4 MDF. It looked really awesome, and I should have left it alone. But then I thought, well, it looked cool if you put that, what do you call it, the epoxy stuff, the hardening the resin, and get that glass look. But the problem is when you do that and then you hang it on the wall, it almost just looks like a round mirror, because you can't see it unless you're standing right in front of it because of the reflection. So I ended up kind of messing that one up. But that one looks really cool. I love that. That looks great. Fantastic. All right, now I've got some more pictures here. If I can get them in the next 2 or 3 minutes, we'll look at them. And they are from Todd of, I think this is Todd from Todd Cnc, I believe.
Yep.
Let me grab his pictures here. Bear with me, folks. What we had here? Oh, come on. All right, let's see what we can grab here. Okay. Let's see. I'm checking out the comments here. Tim says that must be a long program. Yeah, the Aztec Calendar, depending on how fast you run it and how big you make it, it can be a 3 or 4 or 5 hour program. A lot of up and down Z moves. Yep. It's so detailed, but it's worth it if you can wait it out and get one run. Okay, here we go. Let's get these over here. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Okay, Todd, you may have to, let's see, put something in the thing here. He says, first one is of my dust collector on my CNC. I call it the Dust Derrick, modeled after an oil derrick. Yeah, it is.
I like it.
Derrick. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
This is like
that's cute.
all the 3/4 plywood parts on the CNC and screwed them together. Okay.
Now if his name was Derek, that really would have been cool.
Says it uses a Harbor Freight dust collector super dust deputy cyclone with a 15-gallon bucket to collect the dust. I control it with an IVAC switch box plugged into my CNC controller. So the dust collector motor is plugged into the IVAC, which is plugged into a separate outlet from the CNC controller. Okay. Alrighty. Let me go to this. I hope these are going to be in. Okay, there's more pictures of. That's pretty slick. I like that.
Yep.
The Dust Derrick. I like that. These pictures here look like they were taken when it was all brand new, because there's nothing. You don't see a speck of dust on that bag or anything. Look how clean that is. But it didn't stay that way long. Okay, let's see here. Second project is a directory sign for my mother's office building. I took a box of rough cut pre-finished planks at Home Depot, some 4-inch crown molding to make the sign backboard. I then used a sheet of 2x4 by 1/4-inch PVC to make the letters and plaques. I cut a piece of 8-inch mill finish flashing and glued it to the PVC with spray contact cement, 3MP90, I think. Using the blue tape trick, I tapped an aluminum flashing, or I guess it's taped. I taped them on the flashing side to the CNC bed. Had to mirror the font in order to make it look right. I used an 1/8-inch upcut bit at a full depth of cut in on pass at 80 inches a minute. I then used super glue to attach it to the signboard. I'm using a French cleat to hang it on the wall. Okay, so let's scroll through these pictures here and see. Okay, yeah, there's a better shot of it because you can see the crown molding and stuff there. Oh, okay. There's the, yeah. Is that it? Okay, I guess that was it.
Yep.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. I like that, Todd. Looks good. All right. Dare I hit that send receive button one more time? That may be it.
Yep.
All right, folks.
Perfect timing. I just finished my last batch of wires.
Hold on. There's one more here.
Oh, there we go.
This is going to be the last one. This is going to be the last. But this one is a good one, looks like. So we'll show it.
All right.
If I can get back to finding them, where'd they go? Okay, here we go.
Oh, William is asking, where do we send the files? Dave Gatton at att.net. And
who was asking them?
William Maggart.
Oh, okay. William Maggart. All right. All right, I've got another one here from Kevin Calhoun, he's the one that sent the picture of the Harbor Freight dust collector a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
But here is a flag. And this is why I wanted to make time for this one, because it is awesome.
Oh, nice.
Department of the Navy, United States Marine Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Flag. Very well done. Very, very well done. Looks great.
Yep.
All righty. Thank you, Kevin, for sending that in.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks, everybody, for sending their stuff in. It's always fun to do these show and tell type shows.
Yep.
Always get a lot of awesome projects. And y'all didn't let me down this time either. Excellent stuff. All right. Well, we're right at my normal quitting time, about an hour and 15 or so. So we're going to get out of here. Again, don't forget about the 2020 Quarantine CNC Challenge. Make sure you head over to the website, davegatton.com. Check out the rules and guidelines. It's really easy. And it's, like I said, it's mainly just for fun. Make something silly and shoot a video, send it to me, and you might win a really cool trophy. You just might. So, and again, it's all the people's choice. So when I put the list up there, the people will watch them and they will vote for their favorite video. It's, I figured it'd be cool to try that one time, because all the other times we usually judge, I judge, and Becca helps me judge a lot on the Christmas challenge. And that's a hard job. So I'd rather I thought I would try it this time. Just let the people that watch vote, and whatever it is. So
it may be the first and last time, but we'll give it a shot.
Yeah. It should be fun. It should be interesting. I can't wait to see I can't wait to see how the voting thing goes. So anyhow, thank you all so much. Don't forget, you can check me out on weekday mornings at 9 on the coffee sessions. Come, bring your coffee and we'll talk about the weather or the coronavirus or whatever you want to talk about most of the time. Anyway, we'll catch y'all next week then. Everybody have a good one. This is our time to wave. Say good night, Javi.
Yep. Good night, all.
All right. We'll see y'all. Everybody take care. Stay safe. 6 feet away. Don't forget.